Built in the image of the Colicoids who created them, destroyer droids, also known as Droidekas, were among the deadliest infantry units deployed by the Separatists during the Clone War. While their blaster cannons were powerful enough to destroy light vehicles, their built-in deflector shields offered them a tremendous defensive advantage when deployed, making them practically immune to blaster fire. Even the Republic's Jedi Knights were hesitant to confront these powerful units head-on, and had to ensure that their tactics took the enemy Droidekas into consideration. However, there was not just a single version of the Droideka that was developed by the Separatists throughout the entirety of the Clone War. Just like the B-1 battle droid and super battle droid models, the Separatists would test and develop superior models of Droidekas throughout the war. In this video expose, I will describe the evolution of the destroyer droid that was significant to the efforts of the Separatists during the Clone War. We'll start with the series of Droidekas that was featured most significantly by the Separatists, which included the P-Series, W-Series, and Q-Series of Droideka. Although there weren't significant differences between these three leading models, there was certainly an evolution in their technology and abilities. It's necessary to trace the Droideka's origins to the Trade Federation's invasion of Naboo, 10 years before the start of the Clone War. The first model of Droideka produced for the Trade Federation was known as the P-Series Destroyer Droid, developed by the Colicoid species and their Colicoid creation nest. With a height of 1.83 meters, the P-Series was equipped with features that the Droideka was most known for, namely its twin blaster cannons and shield generator. Swift and deadly while in its wheel and firing modes respectively, the P-Series Droidekas were stationed upon the Trade Federation's Lucrehulk-class battleships, as seen in the Phantom Menace. However, there was one significant problem with this initial P-Series of Droidekas. Like the original B-1 battle droid that saw action in the Battle of Naboo, the P-Series was designed without individual intelligence matrices, meaning they were completely reliant on central control computers. This made them less effective in battle, and all but obsolete after the Battle of Naboo. It should also be mentioned that an early Droideka variant of the standard P-Series was deployed by the Trade Federation during their invasion of Naboo. The Grapple Droideka, also known as the Melee Destroyer Droid, was developed as the ultimate melee unit. The same height as the P-Series Droideka, it was equipped not with laser cannons, but with deadly mechanical claws, and while it was designed with stronger armor than the P-Series, it was outfitted with far weaker shields. Both the P-Series and Grapple Droidekas were replaced with the W-Series Droideka by the time of the Clone War and the First Battle of Geonosis. The W-Series appeared to be extremely similar to its P-Series predecessor. It had the same height of 1.83 meters, and of course, was outfitted with twin blaster cannons and a shield generator. However, the W-Series had far superior offensive capabilities than the previous P-Series. Its blaster arms were enlarged, and it was provided with blasters producing a higher yield. Although this made the W-Series deadlier, it also had its drawbacks. This increased weaponry required more energy to operate, and thus, it had to reduce the time it could deploy its shield generator, which also competed for energy consumption. Therefore, the W-Series could often be seen on the battlefield without its shields deployed, as was seen during the First Battle of Geonosis, as it focused on bringing its rapid-fire blasters to bear against the enemy. Although this would make the W-Series Droideka vulnerable to enemy blaster fire, like the B-1s or super battle droids, this version was nonetheless an effective unit for the Separatists. A third version of the Droideka would be produced during the Clone War itself, and was seen by the time of the Battle of Coruscant. Known as the Q-Series Droideka, it was again not a significant upgrade over its predecessor, as it boasted the same height, same armament, and same shields. However, while the Q-Series did have slightly increased firepower in comparison to the W-Series, it did also solve a problem in relation to the previous model in the realm of overheating. This not only helped to power the Droideka's enhanced firepower, but also provided the Q-Series with advantages in being able to power both its blasters and shields. As seen within Revenge of the Sith, the Q-Series was a staple upon the capital ships of the Separatists, such as the Invisible Hand. Like all of the other Droidekas in the series produced prior and during the Clone War, the Q-Series was a formidable unit on the side of the Confederacy of Independent Systems. The first major evolution for the Droideka in terms of appearance came with the development of the Ultra Droideka during the Clone War. Just like with the B3 Ultra Battle Droid, the Ultra Droideka was a larger, oversized variant of the standard droid previously looked at. Given its sheer size, the Ultra Droideka had considerably more powerful weapons. But like the W-Series Droideka, the presence of enlarged weaponry meant that tremendous amounts of energy were required to sustain them, thereby diverting a source of energy from the Ultra's shield generators. Given that the Ultra couldn't adequately power both its weapons and its shields, it often engaged the enemy without its shields deployed, similar to the W-Series. Due to this vulnerability, the Ultra Droideka was best deployed with other droids so that it could be protected from enemy blaster fire. Another variant of Droideka developed and used by the CIS during the Clone War was the Sniper Droideka, also known as the Sniper Droid. With a height of 1.87 meters, slightly taller than the standard Droideka, and manufactured by the Colicoids, the Sniper variant was designed for fighting within a planetary city. Given its role, the Sniper Droideka was equipped not with twin blaster cannons, but with a single heavy blaster rifle. Although the rate of fire was far slower than that of the blaster cannons outfitted upon the standard model, the heavy blaster rifle provided the Sniper Droideka with far greater penetrating power. Combined with its advanced targeting computer to improve accuracy, the Sniper Droideka was a lethal design deployed by the Separatists. Because it was meant to operate at range and never confront enemies head-on, it was not equipped with a deflector shield generator. Although it was outfitted with improved armor, particularly the blaster-resistant plating that covered the face of the Sniper Droideka, this did leave the variant particularly vulnerable to blaster fire, should it ever get within the enemy's range. And the final variant that we'll look at in the evolution of the Destroyer Droid during the Clone War was known as the Droideka Mark II. This particular variant didn't see action during the Clone War itself, and was instead featured prominently within the Galactic Civil War era. However, it was developed on Hypori during the Clone War, but started production too late to be significantly adopted by the Separatists during the war. Although it had the same 1.83 meter height of the previous P, W, and Q series droidekas, the Mark II had a far greater armament than these former models. The Mark II was outfitted with an array of twin blaster cannons, a further series of triple blaster cannons, and also twin ion cannons, making it far more lethal than its predecessors. Of course, the Mark II variant also had a built-in shield projector as well. While the Droideka Mark II was developed too late to see action in the Clone War, the designs would ultimately come to the attention of the Hutt Cartel and the Zan Consortium, who would discover the droids on Hypori during the Galactic Civil War. The two factions confronted each other for ownership of the designs and the factories on Hypori, with the Consortium eventually defeating the Hutt Cartel and the Droideka Mark II falling into their hands. So there we have it, the evolution of droidekas during the Clone War. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SWReadingClub for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive hangouts and book discussions. If not for me... for Tiber Zan.